Oh, it's blue.
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh,
Go on. You know, Obi-Wan, in all of this stuff we watch, you really don't come out looking too good.
well,
You're arrogant, your apprentices end up slaughtering younglings. Your hair in the Attack of the Clones, I mean, what even is that?
This bad stuff was always happening. It's just everyone's got a camera phone now. When you...
No, my generation of Jedi were just better.
Qui-Gon, I've just found a home video of a time when you were an apprentice.
What? I burnt those.
She thought you might do that, so Madame Jocasta Nu kept a VHS copy back.
Ha! Pass the popcorn. Who's that?
Oh no.
OMG. It's Count Dooku, isn't it? Volume. Oh.
Do we have to?
Look at that hair. Mullet curtains.
It's the same haircut you have.
Look at them eyebrows. Did you get your eyebrows threaded?
No.
We'll be arriving shortly, Master.
Why don't you have an Irish
I
accent?
picked it up when I was posted on Belfast 6.
Well clear of the village. Tensions are high enough.
Yes, Master.
Tell you what though, those are some chiseled pecs.
Oh, it's all inclined flies and intermittent fasting.
I'll take a copy of your meal plan. That's one tired-looking droid.
Maybe don't give carrying hay bales to the spindly-legged droid.
Excuse me. Sorry to trouble you.
No room at the inn, Virgin Qui-Gon.
It's part of the Jedi Code.
This droid that is covered in human feces might be a clue.
Well, that wasn't a droid. It's a badly misused urinal.
Oh, it's Tortury McGee.
And butt mouth.
Where are they holding the senator's son?
Why should we tell you?
Hello there, Master Jedi. We'd like to take you on 2 versus 2.
Well, what weapons have you got?
Well, he's got this rusty hook, and I've got this, it's like a metal toilet brush.
Allow me to make my intentions clear.
Slightly more even now.
Jedi.
We are here to help resolve the situation.
For the Senator.
Oh, our hooks are no match for their skilled force powers and laser swords.
What do you know of Senator Dagonet?
He's French, probably.
He is one of the longest-standing senators in the Republic.
Yes, and when you entered this village, you could see the effects of his long-standing policies.
We'd seen someone had taken a deuce in the urinal droid.
That was a protest vote.
With due respect, if you don't like him, why not elect a new senator?
I wish it were that simple.
Oh, Qui-Gon. Sweet, sweet Qui-Gon.
What?
You're so naive when it comes to politics.
Well, how do you bring about change, Obi-Wan?
Where I'm from, you can't get a bus-read timetable without kidnapping a senator's son.
Come. I will show you where the Senator's son is.
You're one of the kidnappers.
Butt mouth? Cock nose? You too? Even you ripped ears?
Especially hench ears. He was listening out for intruders.
They all are.
So this planet has blast doors made of rotten wood.
I did think that. Maybe get less rotting doors before you make them automatic.
Have you been treated well?
For a prisoner, yes. Besides, I have Teuton here to keep me company.
What do you want to do today, Teuton?
Charge our ports and then move hay bales until bedtime? Beep boop?
Your ordeal will soon be over.
It's not much of an ordeal. Not compared to how these people are living.
Bit of Stockholm syndrome there, lad. I mean, look at this guy. What kind of quality of life is that? He literally has to live with a butt for a mouth. He eats with that thing, like a maggot.
How could my father allow this to happen to his people?
You don't blame them for abducting you.
What choice do they have?
I think they should blow my brains out right now.
I'm willing to sign something so this guy can have my mouth.
The senator, he's here. And he's brought soldiers.
You have deceived us, Master Jedi.
And now you shall feel the power of this fully operational blunt rusty hook. Oh, bollocksing heck. It's a bunch of guys in barber jackets.
Just finished a fox hunt, lads.
Penny for your thoughts, Qui?
Honestly, I was still thinking about whether Two-Tone would actually be great company.
He must have great chat, like our two.
You serve the Senate.
No. We serve the people of this republic.
And Table 9 has been waiting for over 40 minutes.
Oh, it's blue.
Why wouldn't it be?
Oh, it's not really my place to tell.
Go on.
We'll watch Attack of the Clones after. It's probably best it doesn't come directly from me. No! Shredded ears!
Cocknose.
Buttmouth's long-lost friend.
Don't defy me. Not even you, Master Jedi.
You know what? He was always for strangling people. Back then we just thought it was normal.
Galaxies moved on. You wouldn't get away with that as a Jedi nowadays.
Be trending on Twitter before you could say Salacious B. Crumb.
Go! Save your father.
What?
Go now!
Oh, can't I finish this game of tic-tac-toe with Teuton?
Corruption like yours must be eradicated.
Force choking, vigilante executions without a trial. It just feels different when you judge it by today's standards.
Father, how could you do this? These are your people.
How could you let this happen to Buttmouth? How couldn't you nurture Teuton's burgeoning social skills?
Your actions saved many lives today.
Yeah, good work, I guess, Master.
Maybe you can show me a bit more respect around here.
Just thinking in the moment, Master.
Well then, you're a much wiser man than I, Qui-Gon Jinn.
And your pecs are firmer than a plate of Beskar armor.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, you love it. We've seen your Instagram.
Thanks to your teachings.
Though someone seems to be passing off ancient wisdom as their own words.
It's just a saying. Are you saying that you never used that phrase with Anakin?
I'd never, in a million years, rip off someone else's poignant moment.
Absolute poodoo.
Anakin!
Yes, Master.
You're far more of a moron than I.
I'm sorry for disappointing you, my master.
You're such a bellend, Obi-Wan.
Got a question for you both.
Shoot.
What was your honest opinion of Mace Windu?
I didn't know him that well, but he had a reputation for being a bit of a box ticker.
I mean, he was never mean to me. And I quite liked his shiny bald head.
Yeah, fair. How can you be on the council and not be a master?
Oh, this again. Look, Anakin. If you get your council seat because your sugar daddy is an evil Sith overlord, expect it to go down in the history books with a little asterisk next to it.
You've been studying that tablet for a long time. Are the answers you need over Master Katri's death in that file?
No.
Oh, not more Dooku.
Look, Qui, you can't choose your master. But I would have chosen you.
I know. But I'd just rather keep the good memories we had together intact.
Like what?
Well, when it was my birthday one year, We went for ice cream, and he said I could have whichever 2 flavors I wanted.
That is a nice childhood memory.
Oh? I was 28 years old.
The council gave us our instructions.
Oh, the council gave us our instructions. We must always do as the council commands.
You don't like the council anymore?
I think being on this side of death, looking back, it does feel more and more like a cult.
We cannot involve ourselves in local political skirmishes unless requested by the Jedi High Council or Senate.
Oh, thanks for that, Mace. Article 6, Section B of the Jedi Code.
Right before don't execute chancellors without a trial.
Anakin, Chancellor Palpatine was evil.
Yes, I know.
She was well respected and will be missed.
What's with the weird, kinky masks?
Senator, we've taken enough of your time. If you can show us where Master Katri's body is.
For such a rule follower, he was always trying to clock off early on a Friday.
Yeah, he always had a plane to catch with snakes on it.
To go back there and relive the incident would be heartbreaking.
Look, man, this is a murder investigation. We couldn't care less about your little heart.
It's obvious that he's hiding something. We should take this information back to the council.
We're contracted until 5 p.m., Mace. If we go back, we'll be doing Jedi admin for the rest of the day.
Fine, we'll go solve the damn murder.
Would you want Katri to leave without finding out what happened to you?
Does anyone else think that Dooku sounds a bit like Snape?
I was thinking that too.
Something just doesn't feel right. Don't take anything for granted.
Why are there no blast marks on your ship? No damage?
Judging from your description, someone fired from the direction of the ship.
Oh no!
The ship could just have really good shields.
Or it's not the same ship.
Or it parked the other way around?
To succumb to a surprise attack is rare, unless that attack is from someone one would trust.
The problem with the Jedi, they're too trusting.
And how would you have dealt with that situation?
Probably used the Force.
Uh-huh.
The guards killed her!
I don't believe that for a second.
But they just shot him right there.
Oh, right, yeah. You know, Qui, I don't think I've ever noticed this before, but you kind of fight like the Duke Meister.
Well, he is my master. You fight like me, you know.
And we were very evenly matched.
What?
Long story. Did you ever fight, properly with Count Dooku? Like a big, epic lightsaber fight with an incredible score behind you?
Once. On my 29th birthday. When he said I could only have one flavor.
Yeah, that's a good reason to be fair.
We'll see a reckoning! No!
Are those guys together?
He was willing to bleed Raxus dry, luring off world companies to come in and industrialize the land. He was selling off our planet, piece by piece.
Are there any politicians that aren't corrupt?
I'll let you know if I find one.
Oh yeah, Padme.
No
Naboo senator's ever been corrupt.
Oh yeah, what about Jar Jar? Oh.
Jedi claim peace, but mostly keep law and order for the rich and powerful.
Is that how the galaxy sees us?
They see through the lies of the Jedi.
I didn't ask you.
What are you saying you've never taken a bribe?
No.
It's not in the Jedi Code.
It's implied.
Well, you gotta make your money somehow. Kyber crystals don't pay for themselves. And I had a terrible death stick habit.
I only knew things about you all the time. Dooku! The pub opens in 5 minutes and I've got a pint of Guinness with my name on it.
You know, back in the olden days, they used to have coffins that didn't even levitate.
What? No way. What did they do?
They just stayed on the floor.
Next you're going to tell me that suitcases didn't always have wheels.
Now let me ask you one thing.
How often do you wax your head?
I will truly keep peace if they continue to take everything the Senate says as law.
Depends who is the Senate.
The Senate's not one person. Well, they shouldn't be. my force. There was a butt-mouth on the Jedi Council when you were an apprentice.
Yeah, his name was Ahsoka.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Younglings and Jedi who questioned themselves.
Look at that hood.
Wait, is that Ki-Adi-Mundi?
Yeah, he was master of funerals. One of the worst jobs in the Jedi Temple.
I wonder if he had to get that custom made. Is that like Jedi cremation?
I think so. They made her into a Katri curry for everyone to have at the wake.
I am told you will be presented with Master Catri's council seats.
I will.
Is this something you knew was happening before we left for Raxus?
Mace was always such a careerist.
Oh, yeah, he was always kissing Yoda's ass.
Yoda, can I carry your little stick for you? Your wispy white hair looks so good today, Yoda.
I stuck to the mission. You decided to interfere in a way that led to a senator's death.
He solved the murder case.
This is explaining so much about Dooku.
Oh, why is that?
We will watch Attack of the Clones, but I've got so much TV to catch up on and Fortnite to play before then. Now, Qui-Gon, if into Disney Plus we go, only pain we will find.
Why are you talking like that? No, I'm ready. I need to know the truth, no matter how hard.
If that one's open, what do the other 4, 5, 6, 7 buttons do for the door?
Code accepted. Master Cypher Diaz.
That's not Master Cypher Diaz at all. Which means Dooku must have been the one looking at those videos on my laptop.
Yeah, like we're gonna believe that.
Camino. Location deleted.
It was Dooku who erased Camino. I knew that planet existed. Mostly because I went there.
You only went there because some dumbass youngling told you to.
Nah, I was going to go anyway. Hey, I just walked past Dooku in the hallway, and man did he look shifty. That'll be nothing.
Qui-Gon?
Yes. It would seem he has encountered a Sith Lord. Or so he claimed to the Jedi High Council.
Wait, when was this?
I don't know. If you stop talking, maybe we can find out.
Qui-Gon Jinn always had such an active imagination.
All right, yeah. Well, it's good to know what she really thought. Is this the pain that you were talking about?
Not exactly.
She's basically saying I'm mental.
A quality valued less and less in these great halls.
I mean, I don't know if hallucinations is what you would call a quality.
You were there. It was a Sith Lord.
Yeah, but he might not have been.
Travels fast.
Well, all statements to the council were rather surprising.
Wait, if Yaddle speaks normally, then... Well,
what do you mean normally?
Oh, shut up, you know what I mean. Does this mean that Yoda is just putting it on?
He's dyslexic, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, he's done really well to overcome that and rise to CEO of the Jedi Council.
Well, don't try and cover your tracks now.
Qui-Gon.
Master.
I heard of your report to the Council. Tell me about this mysterious attacker.
Oh, it's this video. I had no idea anyone was filming.
When was it?
It was just after we first encountered Anakin. This is the last time I ever saw my sweet old master.
Oh.
One obviously trained in the Jedi arts.
And you believe it was a Sith Lord?
How did you know he was evil?
Well, for one, he had face tattoos and little horns coming out of the top of his head.
Yeah, there's only so many jobs you can get with face tattoos. But that doesn't guarantee that he was a Sith.
He had a red lightsaber.
Ah, fair enough.
And he was willing to run over a child he didn't even know.
But the wisdom of the council is to be cautious.
We're not talking about crossing the road, Yaddle. This is the return of our ancient enemy after nearly 1,000 years.
Thank you, Obi-Wan. I'd rather blunder into oncoming traffic 1 billion times than let a single Sith walk free.
Well, he definitely doesn't walk freely.
But I will not be there to protect you, my old Padawan.
Oh, is that a dig?
I mean, is he wrong?
Ha! Well, maybe don't meditate in the middle of a deathly duel.
Oh, we're not hashing this up again.
Obi-Wan fills that role now.
See, I defended you.
Oh, this...
He acquits himself quite well.
What was that, Paul?
I was looking for the right words.
Quite well. Talk about damning me with faint praise.
Oh, an underappreciative master.
What was that?
Nothing.
I should like to meet him someday.
Oh, yeah?
You're always singing his praises.
Yeah.
They grow up so fast. Our students.
Yes, it is the way of things.
Indeed.
People get older. Oh, the wisdom of the Jedi.
He was fascinated with this tree. Having been born here on Coruscant, he knew nothing like it.
Master, you're making me sound like a simpleton. Like I've never been out of Coruscant.
Yeah, he's doing you a disservice. It's not like you're an American.
The council is leaving for Naboo. The funeral is to be held there.
Oh, shit pants, this is my funeral. I always wondered who would turn up to my funeral.
Okay, Ross.
Ross?
From Friends.
Not seen it.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but we were eating the leftover sandwiches for weeks.
Qui-Gon Jinn has become one with the Force. It is time to let him go.
He got over that pretty quick, the little bastard. Is this the pain you were referring to?
You do spend a lot of time in this flat. I mean, I'm not saying we should let you go, but do you not have any other old Padawans you could spend quality time with?
This is the pain right here.
What choice have I?
I don't know. You could get his corpse and weekend at Bernie's it.
Master, that is so insensitive.
You can take a joke. Oh.
Yaddle, you little stalker.
This just proves that Count Dooku doesn't use his mirrors. Who did his driving test? That's at least 6 minors before we even get started. Oh no. I know that hangar. Ah. Oh, I'm just going to hang on this convenient little precarious perch.
You've gone too far.
I don't know what you mean.
I mean, all the things you are doing, they're too naughty. We agreed on a threshold of naughtiness, and you've now crossed it. There, is that clearer?
You allowed Maul to kill him.
You lost an apprentice, and so did I.
I wouldn't be so sure.
What? Are you saying that Qui-Gon is still alive?
I think we have empirical evidence that that is not the case.
All in service of our greater goals.
We want the World Cup to come to Mustafar.
With FIFA, that shouldn't be difficult.
We'll probably have to play it in the winter, though.
The galaxy will not be remade without sacrifice.
Qui, you've gone very quiet.
Oh, I didn't sleep very well last night.
It's got nothing to do with what's happening.
He hasn't done anything bad yet.
I have done everything you asked.
I even cleaned your ensuite, which was gross, by the way. I mean, were you letting a Wookiee use your shower or something?
I have betrayed everyone and everything I know.
That seems pretty comprehensive.
All words are wind, Obi-Wan.
How many have died because of my actions?
Well, bare minimum, it's that senator from last episode. Buttmouth wasn't in a great way when we left him either, so that's nearly 2. And that's just what happened on screen.
Such is the price of freedom.
No.
Oh, Yaddle, don't confront them. Honestly, I never knew what happened to Yaddle. I thought she retired.
This doesn't look much like a retirement party.
Whatever your crimes are, help me now.
True. It's all true. I've been driving like that for years.
The injuries to those cyclists are on your hands.
That does not matter.
Don't believe her.
The Department for Transport and the driver and vehicle standards are ruthless when it comes to mirror checking.
Remember what you told me.
Why does this feel so familiar?
Oh, I don't know, Anakin.
The Jedi blindly serve a corrupt Senate that fails the Republic it represents.
But you are the Senate.
Not yet.
I'm so lost.
We'll go back and, or forward, and it will make sense, unfortunately.
You want to prove your loyalty?
You want me to clean Darth Maul's ensuite?
Kill her.
Oh, so Sithy that.
I'm afraid it is too late.
You will do what you must.
You will try.
So Dooku has fought 2 of little... What is Yoda again? 2 little green wrinkled persons in that exact hangar.
This is making me think that this is just what he does in Jedi relationships.
Anakin, Emperor Palpatine is toxic.
From my point of view, you're just a giant walking red flag.
Then you truly are lost. She got away.
You were right about so many things.
The council was spending too much of its donations on private jets and expensive snacks.
Whenever I got there, it was bloody ready salted.
Qui-Gon did not have to die.
Well, no shit.
Back-to-tank technology was invented the very next day.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, you're not gonna like this. No! Well, maybe if they're quick, they could have a double funeral. Rush the body to Naboo, save a bit of cash. No, I mean, they'd just spend it on cheese and onion crisps anyway.
Oh my goodness. Back from the dead. It's Space Jesus.
Actually, that's me. Cool move, Yaddle. Pointless. Palpatine really is a Sith slut, isn't he?
Does have a bit of a wandering eye.
Always looking around the corner to see if something better is coming along.
Master Yaddle. I'd have thought you'd have learned her lesson.
Master, you've got a hell of a lot of explaining to do.